Next, an exclusive roundup of the week's key developments from Maharashtra in our Maharashtra 360. Thanks for watching.
From aviation gateways, housing renewal and governance reforms to on-ground relief efforts for farmers affected by extreme weather. Here is a comprehensive look at the decisions, projects and interventions shaping Maharashtra's development journey. This is Maharashtra 360. Navi Mumbai International Airport witnessed a major cultural and infrastructure milestone as Chief Minister Fadnavis unveiled a 20-foot bronze bust of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj at Terminal 1 on the occasion of the Shiv Rajyabhishek Day. Describing the installation as a symbol of Maharashtra's pride and inspiration, the Chief Minister said the airport, located in the historic land of Raigad, must reflect the legacy of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and the spirit of Swarajya. Now, the visit also brought renewed focus to the long-pending demand to name the airport after Lokneti Dinkar Balu Patil. Reiterating the state government's stand, Chief Minister Fadnavis said Maharashtra has completed all required formalities and will continue pursuing approval from the centre.
नवी मुंबई विमानतळाला लोकनेते दिबा पाटील यांचंच नाव दिलं गेलं पाहिजे हा आमचा आग्रह आहे. त्या संदर्भात आम्ही कारवाई पूर्ण केली आहे. केंद्र सरकारकडे पाठपुरावा चालू आहे. आम्ही तो पाठपुरावा करून नक्की हे नामकरण करून घेऊ.
During the visit, the Chief Minister also inspected terminal facilities and reviewed ongoing and future development works at the airport. The review focused on strengthening passenger infrastructure, operational readiness and long-term expansion plans as the state positions Navi Mumbai International Airport as a major aviation gateway. Maharashtra's infrastructure push came under sharp focus at the Infrastructure Chief Minister's War Room meeting in Mumbai, where Chief Minister Fadnavis reviewed a wide range of metro, housing, urban development and connectivity projects across the state. Stressing that infrastructure is central to Maharashtra's long-term prosperity, the Chief Minister directed implementing agencies to remove bottlenecks, adhere to timelines and ensure projects are completed within 3 and 3.5 years wherever possible.
ऐसा इतना लेट होता होगा तो मैं आगे कोई प्रोजेक्ट दूंगा नहीं, मैं सब जगह रोक दूंगा.
नहीं सर, अभी पूरा टीम सेट किया है सर.
सेट करके नहीं होता भाई, टीम सेट करना है बहुत पुराना बात हो गई. नाही चालणार नाही मला. तुम्ही त्याचं रिझॉल्व करा, प्रॉब्लेम रिझॉल्व करा. मला नाही चालणार है. आप इसको करिए, तब तक आप नया काम नहीं देंगे हम आपको.
Maharashtra's administrative infrastructure received a major boost as the state formally took over Mumbai's iconic Air India building at Nariman Point. The transfer of agreements between Air India Assets Holding Limited and the Public Works Department was completed in the presence of Chief Minister Fadnavis following the cabinet meeting at Mantralaya. Deputy Chief Minister Sunetra Pawar, Public Works Minister Shivendra Singh Raje Bhosle and senior officials were also present during the handover ceremony. The acquisition marks the culmination of a long-standing plan to bring one of Mumbai's most recognizable commercial landmarks under state ownership and strengthen government infrastructure near Mantralaya. The state government acquired the Air India building for approximately 1,601 crore rupees. The landmark Nariman Point property will provide nearly 46,470 square meters of office space for government departments. Officials say the acquisition will enable consolidation of offices currently functioning from multiple locations. Thane's cluster redevelopment program is set for a major push following a review chaired by Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, stressing the need to provide safer housing and faster rehabilitation for residents living in dangerous buildings. Shinde directed that Wagle Estate, Kisan Nagar and Kopri cluster projects be transferred to the MSRDC with all legal formalities completed on priority. Deputy Chief Minister, Pune Guardian Minister and Baramati MLA Sunetra Pawar visited storm-affected villages in Baramati to assess the damage caused by unseasonal rain, hail and strong winds that struck the region recently. Pawar conducted on-field inspections of damaged agricultural land where large stretches of banana plantations were flattened by the storm. As part of the tour, Sunetra Pawar also met families affected by storm-related casualties and distributed immediate relief assistance. The administration has been instructed to work on a war footing to record crop losses and expedite support measures for affected farmers and families across the region. And those were all the updates we could pack for you in this edition of Maharashtra 360. Until next week, take care.